There's been a lot of talk about Star Wars Battlefront II's loot boxes. Seems most people weren't happy with how they worked in the beta, and following this feedback, the game's creator DICE has gone on record to say that improvements and changes have been made. Having spent 16 plus hours with the final game, I can now tell you exactly what happens when you open a crate, what's in them, how you go about getting them, and how it impacts character progression in multiplayer. Let's start with opening one. Here's what it looks like. Here I'm opening the daily crate, which you just get for logging in. You'll see I get a single star card, a small amount of credits and some crafting points. Now I'm buying a loot box with credits earned in-game. You get credits for completing battles, for hitting milestones like getting 50 kills as an assault class or 25 in an X-Wing, and from other crates. You can also buy crates with crystals, which can be bought for real money. I don't know how much they cost at the moment, but that will become clear very soon. There are 3 types of box you can buy, and you can buy them with either credits or the crystals. These types of box are Trooper, Hero and Starfighter, and the rewards in them will be tailored towards those specific parts of the game. So, if you want a new star card for Darth Maul for example, you're more likely to grab it from a Hero box. Now, you'll also see on the cards that there are 4 tabs at the top. This is the rarity of the card, and you will either get common, uncommon or rare cards from the boxes. The final and best star card grade is Epic, which you can only achieve by upgrading your star card using crafting points. How do you get crafting points? There are 2 main ways. 1, you can get them in loot boxes, and 2, you can get them from hitting other certain milestones. Okay, so that's the boxes. What do you actually do with star cards? There are 2 types of card for regular troops, Boost and Ability. Boost cards enhance your stats, like add a tiny bit of extra health or health regeneration, or grant more XP per kill. Ability cards add new abilities to your character, like different grenades, heavy weapons, or active buffs. At the start, you can only equip a single star card on your trooper, hero, or vehicle. To open up the 2nd and 3rd star card slots on your characters, you actually need to acquire more star cards. So with regular troop classes, getting 5 star cards opens up the 2nd slot, and getting 10 opens up the 3rd and final one. With heroes and ships it's fewer cards because they have fewer star cards to collect in total. So how do you get star cards other than in loot boxes? Well, you can buy them with crafting points, which you also get from other boxes and from completing certain milestone challenges. All very confusing? Well, it is a bit. The basic stuff you need to know is that you never have to pay a penny to actually progress in Battlefront 2, and the pace at which you unlock stuff always seems perfectly fair. However, if you want to pay more for boxes, you'll inevitably have an advantage over someone who hasn't, assuming you both started playing at the same time, because you'll have more star cards and more open star card slots with which to buff your character. So, while skill will always trump gadgets in this game, star cards give you more options and slightly better odds of surviving one-on-one encounters. Success in Star Wars Battlefront 2 really comes down to playing smarter and working better as a team. Those sorts of things are really heavily rewarded. However, for those who want all the toys and everyone who feels a slight personal advantage makes a huge difference, paying to get more crates will yield those results. More than anything, it's the wealth of options and ways to buy stuff that feels most confusing, as I'm sure you can tell, and will be the stuff that most people take issue with when the game launches. Speaking of which, we'll have loads more Star Wars Battlefront 2 articles and videos for you real soon, so keep checking the site for more.
The plan.